quote was written more than a decade ago, and it's called Don't Trade Like Tony Montana. Now, everybody knows the movie Scarface. Everybody knows the seminal Al Pacino role of Tony Montana. And Tony Montana is, of course, a very interesting character because he comes from nowhere, from essentially the lowest places on the rung, and rises very tactically in the Miami underworld. But once he becomes the king, once he becomes the ruler of the underworld, he lets ego dominate all his decision making. He stops listening to his consigliere. He stops listening to anybody around him. He thinks he knows best. Everybody remembers the seminal line from the movie, "Say hello to my little friend." And that line is quoted over and over again. But we as traders essentially practice that line all the time. When we say to the market, "Say hello to my little account. Say hello here. I know better. I'm going to fight you to the death because I am king." And of course, inevitably, our fate ends exactly like Tony Montana's, with a big blow to the back as the account is completely taken out. So this is a story I remind myself over and over and over again because it is the same exact psychological flaw that I'm guilty of, and I'm sure everybody else who trades, over and over. We all let our inner Tony Montana dominate our trading, and it always ends up in tears when we do. So the key is to always remember, don't trade like Tony Montana. And now let's take a look at a way we traded in our chat room that makes sure that we never commit that mortal sin. Hey guys, so let me show you the bread and butter setup that we trade in our chat room all the time. As you can see over here, we have a proprietary indicator that creates a line that shows us fresh lows, fresh highs. Now, an easy way to trade this is obviously a break of fresh lows. You just go with momentum when you trade it down, especially on the market close. That's a very, very easy way to trade. But let me just stop right here. The trade we love to do is the bounce off the lows. And especially the bread and butter trade that we love to do is when the candle bounces off the lows and turns green on the low side, and obviously the reverse side when the candle bounces off the highs and turns red. So a reversal candle off the lows gives us a pretty strong idea that we have a bounce back. So here we take the trade at around 48.49, 20 stop, 10 target, easily makes 10 for us. It actually makes almost 20 before it continues onward. And you can continue this trade as it goes along. Again, trading to make sure that it hits the lows and bounces back. So here we go, making fresh lows, fresh lows. We're very patient, waiting for a green turn candle. Now we're making fresh lows, fresh lows. There's no green candles, so there's no trades. No trades yet. No trades yet. We're just patiently waiting until we get a turn candle. Stop right there. Boom. We stop right there. Here's a turn candle coming in at 82. Stop is 20, targeting 92. Let's see how that plays out. So it goes against us, holds a little bit, holds a little bit, holds a little bit, holds a little bit to the lows. Let's see if it bounces. And no, it doesn't. 82 at 62 is our stop. We hold the stop. We're looking for 92. It doesn't quite bounce. It just doesn't quite bounce. We're not quite at 92. We're patiently staying in this trade, and we're trying to see if it finally rallies up. If it goes 62, we're going to be stopped out. I'm going to tell you what happens next. Okay, we're almost there. I think we're going to get tagged out on this trade over here. Again, very patient. We're in the trade. And we don't move. Boom. I think we get tagged out over here. Let's stop over here. So we give ourselves only 20 points of structure, and it does get tag us out over here. And now we come back again with bigger size, because we always trade small size first. We give ourselves 3 chances to make the bottom. So now we come in for our second opportunity to make the bottom. Let's see how that trades out. And again, we get stopped out. So now we're stopped out twice. Very, very tough, but we have a plan. And we continue to trade our plan. Stop right here. Boom. At this candle, this is our third and final time. We come in with 3 times the size. Come in here at 14, stop is 20, target is 24. Obviously, we make more than 10 points on the super easily, and we make back and plus some on these 2 trades. So you can see how we made a winner here, made a loser here, made a loser here, and the 3rd time made a winner. That's the way we trade with tactical approach. We don't just let one trade dictate our P&L. We stay tight, stay small, but stay very, very active. And by doing that, this bread and butter trade works for us day in, day out, day in, day out. That's our moneymaker in our chat room. Hope you guys really enjoyed this little lesson. I'll see you guys in the market.